Happy Friday, Westbrook. Welcome to the ROCKstar Report, where we always ask, what if we can? And it was a great week. Nothing super exciting to report, just busy things happening and rain and cold, but we made it through and we had fun. And reminder, it's a 3-day weekend, so no school Monday and no school the following Monday. The high school has a different schedule, but just know that your child does not have school this Monday or next Monday, but they do have it all of next week. So we love to see them here. And it's the day off after Super Bowl. It's less important to me now, but I really would have appreciated that for many, many years. I'll take the break, whatever it is. Thank you. And on that note, so a lot of people, I think, went out of town for the 3-day weekend or something, but we had a lot of kids out today, and a late rush of kids in the morning and all the things. So what ended up happening is you may have called your child out because they were absent today, and we did not get all of those entered, so that would mean that you wouldn't get a phone call or an email home, and so you may have let us know, but you got that notification saying your child is absent anyway. So just so you know, if that ever happens in the future, if you have called in, we will get there. We have to go through all the messages of all the people who, and it's not we, it's Debbie. She has to go through all the phone voicemails. She writes them down and then she inputs them in the computer. So that takes a while. And when the morning's busy, we just get behind. So we're talking about things like maybe having that notification come home a little bit later, whatever we can do, but you don't need to call and tell us that you called. It just takes us a minute, and we apologize that you did get that even though you called. So I just want to clear that up. So in the future, just know that that's how it works. And speaking of, Luisa's out for a couple weeks, so we are hanging on just barely here. Debbie's doing awesome, but Luisa's so important, so things might be a little different and happen a little differently, so just have patience and grace. I did want to explain one thing. There was a post, I shared an Instagram post about the Starbucks coffee shop we have on campus, and I just want to explain a little bit about that. We have partnered with Starbucks. One of our parents works there at corporate, and they're trying to start in the area a classroom barista program, and we are the first. And so they brought some of their people here. Their baristas came and trained this 4th grade class, and they trained them about coffee and about different pours and when you taste coffee, the 4 things you do, and so that was super cool. And then they even showed beans and like what decaffeinated beans look like versus caffeinated. I learned some things while I was in there. And then they got to sample. And then they also talked about customer service, and so Starbucks has like an acronym for good service. They explained that, and they talked about what you can do to have good service, and the kids added their ideas. And then we had our soft opening on Wednesday. All the staff were invited. They had coffee and treats for us, and the students practiced their customer service. And then, so starting on Thursday, a staff member can stop by at any time and get a cup of coffee. And they have a barista that is, they have a certain amount of customers that they serve, and then they switch. And you go in and you get it, and they ask you how you are, and they ask you what you'd like, and they have a conversation with you. And I'm telling you, they're learning skills that we don't really take the opportunity to teach in schools, and I'm so thrilled about it. The kids are phenomenal. The staff is happy, and what a cool thing. So I am so proud to be the first school to have it, and it's really fun. And if you have a child in that class, I'm sure that they're talking about it because they are over the moon excited to pour our coffee. And if they're in the class, ask them to make it at home, right? So that's a super fun thing that happened this week. We, coming up in the blog this weekend, it's time to sign up for our move-a-thon, how you can volunteer, what you can do. It's going to be our big fundraiser this year. It's going to be super fun. It's always a blast. Just a big community spirit event, and I'd love to see how you get involved. We always appreciate all of your help. So we'll see how that goes. And so that's coming in April, and we're filling up our calendar in May. We're planning all the end of the year things, and it's crazy, and it's going to be here before we know it, which is super scary. We're in February, and then March, and the end of March is spring break, and we come back, and it doesn't matter when spring break falls. When you come back, you're just like, there are so many things happening until the end of the year. It goes by really fast. So it's crazy to think that the first year of Westbrook is like, the end is kind of in sight. It's crazy. Oh, there's one more thing that I've been thinking about. I think I might start adding to my videos. So, well, sports are my world, right? But there's a time when you have your first child or you're new to an area and you don't really know anything about when to sign up for things or how to sign up for things. And I was thinking I might just add a little section on my videos to share those things. Like, for example, Roseville City Soccer, whatever age you are, the signups for fall start on April 1st, right? And who the heck is thinking about soccer, which starts in September, on April 1st? So I just feel like those are the things that if you're new to the area, you don't know, I can maybe be helpful in that area. Another thing for kids just starting out, there's basketball at Hardwood Palace, and there's like every 6 weeks, there's a different season. I think the spring season may be closed right now, but it's the season when you sign up, it's always way before when you think it's going to be. So again, I will just kind of try to share this information with you as it comes. And if there's anything you want to know about, always ask me. I'm happy to help. Ask your friends. Softball season's coming, lacrosse season's coming, and those signups have passed, but they happened. And then there's summer basketball available and lots of camps. So send questions my way if there's something that you're interested in learning about. And I will just kind of add things here and there just so you know when to look for them. And also, is there anything else that you want me to add to the videos? Or maybe you want me to cut out like half of it or stop it. I'm not going to stop it. I'm just not. But I think that's all I got. So you enjoy this wonderful 3-day weekend, and thank you for watching the Rockstar Report, where we always ask, what if we can?